Welcome back to Modern Salon TV. I'm TJ Hughes.
And I'm Trevor Deneen. Last episode, we demoed feather extensions.
Hit up America's Beauty Show in Chicago.
And looked at the hair scene on American Idol.
This episode, we take a look at Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards.
Spend some time with Tabatha Coffey.
And demo an ombre color technique. A lot of green slime, awards, and celebrities were seen at the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards. But of course, we're more interested in taking a look at the style scene on the red carpet. Here's Modern Salon TV reporter Kelly Sison with the details.
The Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards sure bring out the fun. Celebs strutted the orange carpet in relaxed hair and makeup looks, but still had style to spare. Here are some notable looks from the night, minus the green slime. Selena Gomez pinned a lock of hair away from her face and clipped in a few feather extensions, a popular accessory these days. Bright pink lip gloss finished off her look. Miley Cyrus let her long wavy locks down, and her color looked a bit lighter and brighter for spring. Defined eyebrows set off her eyes. Sofia Vergara went simple and chic with a center part and subtle highlights around her face. She kept her makeup neutral. Taylor Momsen stuck to her old standby of bleached locks and goth makeup. We'd love to see her shake things up with a new look. Kim Kardashian showed off 2 long front braids, a style that is making a big comeback. Big lashes and a nude lip completed her look. Paris Hilton wore her uber blonde locks with long extensions and California girl waves. Although still popular, Paris' extensions are getting a bit boring, and we'd love to see her with a super short style.
As a student winner of Matrix's Mannequin Mania, Terrell Gardner got to spend a day with TV star and industry icon Tabatha Coffey. And how did he spend it? By sharing with his academy in Miami Beach. Here's Modern's Allison Shipley with the scoop.
Hey guys, it's Allison. We are here at the Beauty Schools of America in Miami Beach, Florida, here for Terrell Gardner's Tabatha Day. The whole academy is here and we're all so excited. Stay tuned.
I was in the class and my instructor, the second instructor, she pulled up First Chair magazine. In that magazine was an article on Mannequin Mania, and she told me, "You're doing this competition."
The hairdressers feel this need to say, I'm just a hairdresser. You need to stop the just now while you're young. And I don't mean young in youth, I'm not being disrespectful, I mean young in your career. Get rid of the just and say, I'm a hairdresser, because it's a very noble profession.
Terrell was really sweet. He wanted to bring me to his school. He's soon to graduate, and he really just wanted to share some of my years of knowledge and a little bit of motivation in my career path with the rest of his students here at the school.
Modern's Maggie Mulhern has made it her quest to find the best in professional beauty industry services around the world. This time, she took in the luxurious source of all spa services, the Turkish bath, or as it's known in Turkey, the hammam. Here's Maggie in Istanbul with the lavish details.
I'm here with Sarah Rashid, the Public Relations Coordinator for the Ritz-Carlton, Istanbul, Turkey. You gotta come here. Tell us about the hammam.
Perfect. Let me take you to the hammam. This is the entry room. The hammam is a traditional Turkish bath. We usually do hammam treatments once a month. We use the hammam also for special occasions. For example, we have a tradition to do bridal hammams, which is equivalent to bachelorette parties. So the bride and her closest friends come here, they sit down, we offer them treats, fresh fruits. Beside the fresh fruits, it's dried apricot, dried figs, and nuts. This is also very traditional Turkish snacks. These are just soaps and bath salts, ice towels with lavender. We also use this inside for the treatment. This is exactly what a hammam door would look like, with the weight and everything, so we haven't modernized it. They've started with the foam massage now. Before this, they have a little towel named kese that you scrub the whole body with. So you clean out all the dirt from your skin, and then afterwards, they move on to this foam massage. It's only soap and water.
And then the client is rubbed and massaged and basically cleansed.
Exactly.
So that after the client has this, is she rinsed on the slab? What happens?
She's rinsed here. You see on the corner, the taps? That's what we use.
Sarah, thank you so much. This has been a blast. Guess who's up next for the hammam?
The International Salon and Spa Expo Midwest in Rosemont, Illinois predicted new trends in beauty and was the showcase to some of the industry's greatest educators. Here's a recap of the 3-day event.
We have a lot of trends with really bold pigments and textures right now, and I really wanted to explore pigment in a way that was unique and different. So this is what I call tricolor. If you look at Victoria here, it's 3 colors on one strand. It is not, you know, placed in there. It was quite tedious actually. So it's ombre and kind of diffuse, and we fingered it through. But the color palette it goes from purple to turquoise or aqua to pink.
Split it vertically also into 2, lace it together, and it fits right under the one above it. And just hold that with your thumb like this. Press your bobby pins in, and if you don't like her, just bite the little nib off it. And when you put it in, give it a few turns like this. You'll find the scab doesn't show up until the next day, and you can feel good about yourself, because she won't know it's you.
Whenever I teach for my minority classes or for my Joico classes, I'm teaching people not to just work horizontally, vertically up the head, but on angles, so you don't get that stripe light, stripe dark, stripe light look. What you do is get a sexy, more graduated feeling, and it just looks like the sun did the hair.
Hair is the ornament. Hat is the ornament. Depends how you wear. If I wear this way, I change character. If I wear this way, changing. Is a change look? How about this way?
In his color studio located in Pennsylvania, master colorist Patrick McIver is known for developing multiple approaches for creating an ombre effect in clients' hair. Here, colorist Krista Beam demos her signature technique for creating melted ends.
So hi, I'm Patrick, and this is Miss Krista Beam. So can you take us through how we create this technique? Because I know you've got kind of a signature way you create this.
Yes.
Awesome.
So I always take diagonal back sections, because then you won't get any hard lines. So what you're going to do is you take probably about a ½ inch section right above their brow line, and just leave a little tiny piece to create a shadow underneath. And you pinch it at the bottom, and you're going to want to go up once, twice. It all depends on the thickness of the hair, how much you want to do it. What's left in your hair is going to be what's in the foil. And for the first one, you want to go pretty high up to just about where you just backcombed. And you start a little bit down the foil, and then you just lightly feather up to the top. And then you fold it once, and then twice, so you don't get all the color down here up to where you just feathered.
Now I like the way you're folded that on the angle. Does that help to hold onto the hair a bit better?
It helps hold and anchor because they're not stuck to the head, and you're not going to be clipping them out of the way or anything. And you're just going to do the same thing again. Pinch it at the bottom, up once, twice. All the backcombing that you're doing will then come over this and create that dimension that you see. So this one you want to go about a little less, about a ½ inch less than the first one. And this one, the last section usually is just about the ends.
So when you're working up, your first foil, which is the one that's the most underneath, goes closest to the scalp. And the third one is the one that really just gets the ends.
Yep, because then it cascades over, so it doesn't look so rooted. It kind of melts in that way. Some people feather a little too much, and then that still will even create a hard line. But then when this cascades over it, it just kind of softens it all and messes it up a little.
And this is just one of the ways that you can create ombre technique for your guests in your salon.
Thanks for tuning in.
Next episode, we get an update from Modern's first chair editor, Allison Shipley, who is 200 hours away from graduating beauty school.
After this episode, don't forget to click on the banner below for our new feature video by Redken.
For now, stay tuned for some of your favorite industry faces.
See you in 2 weeks.
You're watching Modern Salon TV.
Who's watching Modern Salon TV?
You're watching Modern Salon TV.
Watch me and the Hair King, Farouk Shami, on The Celebrity Apprentice and Modern Salon TV.